Hey guys, welcome back to another video on You're Not Alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me to get on the algorithm. And the first hookup I ever had on semen retention was what made me believe in semen retention. And that's what pretty much birthed the version you guys see right here. And the reason I'm able to make all these videos and go down all these rabbit holes because that hookup showed me that this is a real thing. But let's get straight into it. So I always tell the story. The only reason I hopped on semen retention was because in 2022, got cheated on, lost my job. So going into 2023, I'm like, all right. I got to make a change. If you're a guy getting cheated on, like, all right, like I got to take responsibility. Life is kind of going downhill. I'm like, all right, let me take charge pretty much. I wasn't really down the rabbit hole of semen retention. I didn't really know how powerful this practice was. If anything, from the videos I saw and like what I've seen, it just said it will, like, what did I know about it from the beginning? I think I did see like articles like on the woman attraction, but I think you guys can attest to this as well. Like when you're first doing semen retention, like you're not really believing that, to be honest. I think I was mainly seeing that it will make you more confident, make you more productive. I think, yeah. So 2023 was when I was like, I gotta be the most productive I've ever been. So the productivity was the only thing like I was really keen onto, that and the confidence. The woman attraction, like I said, I didn't really like believe in it, but hopped on it. And some things I'm gonna tell you, like I have more insight on it now, but oblivious to it like while it was happening. So girlfriend cheated on me. She didn't even want anything like to kind of do with me, you get me? I think she was kind of talking to me still like out of guilt, but I can tell like how she was viewing me wasn't the version that she like got with, you get me? But when I went to go do semen retention and get my life back together, I wasn't even thinking like I'm trying to get her back. I was just like, I'm gonna do this for me. So hopped on semen retention. Then 2 weeks later, it was like two weeks, and I think I don't know. No, I really locked it. I know I did lock in on that month. So yeah, I had 2 weeks under my belt. I remember my girlfriend came back to the house. She was telling me like, hey, you seem like your old self again. Like, let's get back together, this and that. And I told her I just wanted like a month break. You get me? Like, that whole thing just happened. And I didn't know. I thought maybe I was going to get back together with her. I didn't know what the future was going to hold. But I told her like, hey, I still want like a month break to myself. And once again, I didn't know that she only wanted me back because now I have this energy. And I saw how submissive she was being to me and all these different things. But in the moment, I didn't know what was going on. So she ends up taking off. I think a week later I did relapse, but that beginning of the year, it's like I would hit like some strong streaks and then relapse, and strong streaks, then relapse. But after I relapsed, I think I got like another 3 weeks under my belt. And my friend was throwing a Super Bowl party around this time. You guys are gonna have to fact check me on this. Like my days kind of be off. I don't know if the Super Bowl is in February or March, but it doesn't take away from the story. Regardless, I went into that Super Bowl party having 3 weeks under my belt. And when that party had started, even before that, I had a girl roommate. She was already kind of giving me signs. Like with me and her, like she is like very, when I'm not on semen retention, this girl would just treat me like shit. Like it was so crazy. But when I was starting to be on semen retention, we had another roommate. She would start to put her misery onto him. And I could tell like he was a gooner, like my other roommate. But then when I'm on semen retention, I get the respect from her. And she was always like giving me signs, especially when she would come home drunk, giving me signs that she wanted to do something with me. I can't even capture you guys and say that like this version of me right now, if I was in the shoes right there and she made a pass on me, I wouldn't do it. But I'm not even gonna sit here like all like high and mighty and be like, oh, back then if she made a pass on me, I wasn't gonna do it. You gotta realize like I just came out of getting cheated on. I'm stepping into the power of semen retention. Why do you guys think that these woman attraction videos, like they do the best? You get me? Like if I make a woman attraction video tomorrow, that video will just kind of like just do numbers. It's because when you first hop on semen retention, you're going from like a zero to a hero pretty much. You're going from like a guy that never really got that much female attention to, oh my God, what's going on? You get me? So in the beginning, like that version right there, if she had made a pass on me, I would have been like, oh shit, let me do it. You get me? But now I understand like the importance of holding on to this energy. and using it to manifest better things for me than like a one night stand or something like that. But this is the beginning version of me on semen retention. So what you guys are gonna hear is a one night stand. So we go into the Super Bowl party. All the girls there, even with the boyfriends, they were treating me like very nice. I remember, and I was drinking that day too. So I had the confidence. And this is one thing I'm gonna say about drinking and being on semen retention. So I started that year off being sober. That Super Bowl party was like my first time like drinking in that year. You guys will notice that when you guys are on semen retention and you haven't drank for a while, I'm not saying like you do it every week and your brain's getting used to it. If you haven't drank for a while and then you're on a semen retention streak and then you drink, for some reason the benefits is like amplified but it makes sense because semen retention, the reason you're attracting all these things is because you're raising your vibration. When you drink alcohol, in that moment, for those however long you're going to be drunk for, your vibration is heightened and you feel super happy, euphoric, all these different things. But you can't use alcohol to raise your vibration because as much as it gives you, it will take away. So when you wake up the next day and you guys are on like, you guys are hungover on a come down, your vibration, like, okay, let's say like you're on a baseline, right? You drink alcohol, now you're up here. Baseline right here. But then the next day when you come down, now you're down here. And that's why you get the anxiety and you feel like all down. But I was on the alcohol, like I felt like I could do no wrong. Girls was putting me on their videos saying like, oh, he's such a vibe. You're so cool. I was getting their Instagrams. I'm like, these are some cute girls. I didn't know my roommate had a crowd like this. You get me? Actually, I did. But it was like new girls that was coming to the party. It was very like surreal. And also too, one of my friends was telling me like, hey, you just got cheated on. So are you gonna like make a pass with one of the girls? And I was just trying to play it off cool. Bro, the old me was like, it's funny thing about the old version of yourself and now like how far you've came. It's just funny. But thinking about the old me, I'm like, yeah, we'll see where the night takes me, this and that. And I'm still getting drunk. I'm kind of like well, yeah, I want to say, yeah, it was kind of the life of the party. I was like really kind of like turning it up. And then I remember too, there was this one girl, I was at like a table and she came over to try to make a conversation with me. And I just spoke to her. I was kind of short with her because I already kind of had my eyes like on another girl. But me being short with her made her want me more. It was so funny, like her trying to talk to me throughout the night. But okay, so the girl I was trying to make a pass with, eventually throughout the night, she was like just sitting by herself. And then I don't know I want to say it's the alcohol mixed with semen retention. Like it's crazy. Like the alcohol is giving me the courage to do these things, but the semen retention is giving me the energy to back it up. Like I remember times when I wasn't on semen retention, I would be drunk, I would be making passes at girls and not really getting any play. But I'm not telling y'all to go out there and go drink, but I'm just telling you that reality. So I could do no wrong. So I saw her sit down. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit down next to her and have a conversation with her. Sat down next to her and watching the football game, and she's making jokes. I'm laughing about it. I'm saying jokes, and for some reason, I don't even think it was the best jokes. She was dying laughing. And guys, this is gonna sound like a tool thing to say, but once again, don't judge me. This is like the old me talking. I told her like, hey, I got a Tesla. She's like, really? I'm like, you want to go see it? Oh, it sounds so horrible, but she was like, yeah, let's go. So she follows me to the car. We go over there, and then as soon as you got in the car, like we didn't even have a conversation. We just start making out, going at it, and end up smashing. She leaves the car. And this is where it gets fuzzy because so I was in my car, she ends up leaving, and I guess I didn't leave the car as well. Like I ended up passing out in the back seat. And then my friend was looking for me the whole time because like I have one friend like that was there, like he's sober, so sometimes he'll come to me talk, like I could just make him feel more comfortable. And when he didn't find me, he was like, what's going on? He went in the house to look for me. He went into like my room to look for me. It's like, where is he at? And then he goes like, then for some reason he looks inside the car and sees me in there, and the car is open. So he opens it up and I'm passed out. I have this girl's makeup like all over my face. He takes a picture of me, and that's when my conscience start coming back. I'm like I get up, I'm like, yo, what happened? And everyone's like, bro, wipe your face, you have all this makeup on your face. And I checked my phone at that time too. Tell me why my roommate texted me, like, saying like, hey, I normally wouldn't do this. I normally don't do this type of thing, but please don't go sleep with her. She said I heard like a lot of bad things about her. You get me? So there's this thing with girls, like when they see you get other girls, they get very like they get more attracted to you. So the fact that I'm on semen retention, the fact that she sees me, she saw that I went off with that girl to go sleep with her, made her more attracted to me. But whatever. Friend takes I had took a picture of me, come out, makeup on my face, get the makeup off. This is where like this is super embarrassing too, right? So this girl goes back in the party. Of course she doesn't want to be that girl that like that slept with a guy like first night, this and that. I walk back into the party and she's with her friend, right? And this is like horrible as well too, because she came with a guy. Okay, I'm not even gonna say his name, but I think this girl friend zoned him, and I think this guy really like liked her, and he felt some type of way about me like going to go do that. And I'm walking back into the party. It's her and the guy. She sees me and she's like, hey friend. She's like, hey friend. And I looked at her, I'm like, what's up? And I walk over to her and I just start making out with her. Like, I don't know why I did that. I just started making out with her. Then I saw her friend. He looked very pissed off. And yeah, I think that was like the last time I even like spoke to that girl after that. After that, I was just dancing, making a fool of myself. But there you guys go. That was the hookup I had like when I was on semen retention. And the next day, like when I'm sobering up and thinking about it, even then, like I still didn't really no, that situation definitely made me think the attraction thing was definitely a real thing. And that was off of like 3 weeks. And that made me want to go start hitting like longer streaks. But it still wasn't that catalyst that made me hit like very long streaks. It would still be like a month here, 2 weeks there. But yeah, guys, semen retention is fun. Once again, if you haven't drank and if you haven't drank in a while and you combine it with it, you're gonna have a good time, but you are gonna pay for it later. The next day, of course, like me releasing, I didn't have the magnetism anymore. The girl that sent me that message, like she wasn't even, she was still kind of being nice to me, but she wasn't like giving me the signs that she was giving me the day before. But that's it for that story, guys. I'm gonna try to do more story times here on this channel. If you guys found any value within this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.